What's going on, people? Welcome to Palmetto Cats live tonight. We're talking about tournaments. If you couldn't tell by the two intros that I just played, the two promos, whatever you want to call them, we're talking about tournaments, online catfishing tournaments. Well, at least some of them are. So we're going to get to talking about that here in just a second. We already have 47 awesome people in tonight. Let's go ahead and say hello to some people. Carolina Catfish Hunters Jose, what's going on? Mr. Brad Caudle, So Go Avid Country Boy Catfishing. We got Hooks and Hammocks, one of my Boom Squad members. Welcome. We have, they had a long conversation there in the beginning. Let's keep going. There's old Sampy right there. We got Sampy, Mike Sampson. Thank you for coming in, man. Always a supporter. No real loss. It's either Bex or Steven or Vonnie or all three. We got Brian B. Catfishing. What's going on, man? Catfishing Dreams. Brandon, what's going on, man? The Bullock Experience. Y'all check out Tuesday night show, 6 p.m. Eastern time. Yours truly will be a guest on the Bullock Experience. Go check that out. Fishing Chick, what's going on, Lisa? Circle Hook Productions, another Boom Squad member. Thank you. Two Stands Fishing had a great tournament this weekend, and then had some shenanigans out on the boat this morning, which was pretty funny to watch. Norm, Catfish Headhunter, saying, "What's up, gangsters? Kentucky River Monsters, welcome." Squirrel Upstate, what's going on, man? Let's see. We got a whole bunch of people. Dale Hayslip, another Boom Squad member. Mr. Maurice Kaysen, current subscriber of the year winner from the first annual Golden Whiskers Awards. We're going to talk about that one day here soon. Amanda Tanner, welcome. Size Matters Catfishing Pappy, another Boom Squad member. Oh, get up there. There you go. Let's see. Who else we got? 311, 351 Cleveland. I apologize. What's up? Kevy Pro has gone pro TV. Blinda, what's going on? Terry, Mexicat, Dieter Melhorn Fishing's up in the house. Vibe 7, Larry Oliver, Richard Montano, Mr. Gadget, Uncle Lou, Snapper King, Larry Webster, Has Life. Check out the Glizzy Masters coming soon. I think it's March 20 or May 29th. Yours truly will also be fishing in that. We got to fish with hot dogs and sausages. 1 ton for life. Adam Irvin, Jason Ward, R.W. Shaw, Terry Lambley. I've already said fishing with JBT, Slime Slingers. Well, I'm going to scroll down to the bottom. If you come in, I'll try to shout you out. There's another Boom Squad member, Mr. Mike Chavez. Go check his channel out, y'all, if you want to be hungry. Mexigato. All right, y'all. There's little Mr. Robbie's in the house. What's going on? All right, y'all. Hey, let's talk tournaments. The first one is coming up this Sunday. Before I get into that, though, if you don't have anything to do and you're around the Tennessee area, the Pigeon Forge area, there's an event going on called the Catapalooza. And they tried to have this event last year, but like a lot of things, it was canceled. What's up, Missy? Oh, she changed her name. Missy Broken Poles Catfishing Kennedy. What's going on? Like a lot of things, it was, what's up, Flat Rock? It was canceled. And so they're having it this year, and it's on like Donkey Kong. Now, you probably haven't heard too much about it. I know that Dieter's talked about it. I've mentioned it a few times. Some other people may have mentioned it. So it's really not widely advertised. But I'll be there. Anna will be there with me. Dieter Melhorn, there you go. Come see him. A lot of great vendors will be there. Catfish will be there. A lot of other vendors. So it's kind of like, if a new catfish conference, I guess you could say. Nobody knows how it's going to go. Of course, we all want the success for it. But if you're not doing anything, that starts Friday next week, Pigeon Forge. And I'm not sure the venue right off the top of my head, but it's in Pigeon Forge in their big convention center. And, we're in the hotel right next to the parking lot. So we're just going to walk over there every day. Let's see. We got Creole catfishing came up in the house. Wild herbs. I tried to click on Creole. There we go. And Dieter, if you know the name of that convention center, why don't you pop it up there if you don't mind? Also, we gave away some tickets at the last Iron Cat, so hopefully those people will be there. Go check it out, Catapalooza. It's going to be awesome. Let's see, Caddyshack Catfishing, great anglers giving seminars. Okay, Dan's Creations, what's going on, man? So Goes in the house. It's another Boom Squad member. If you're wondering why I keep saying Boom Squad, there's these people with these little icons by their name. They have joined the Boom Squad, which the link is in the description, and they get special perks from the channel. It is a monthly subscription, so check that out if you're interested. Miss Paula Smith joining us over on Facebook. Miss Paula, the people on YouTube can't see, and that's the only thing about StreamYard. The people on YouTube can't see the Facebook people, and vice versa. So you may feel like you're alone chatting if you're on Facebook. Ryan Bortz is in the house. If I missed anybody, I apologize. Larry Oliver, I see you. All right. So check out the Catapalooza if you're interested. Hopefully it goes well. And, if anything, it'll be a chance to get out of town for a weekend. So we're looking forward to that, of course. All right. Here we go. The first annual Circle Hook Productions. What's up, Clint? Ladies only knot tying tournament is this Sunday. Now, I know I just said the Catapalooza is this weekend coming up, but we'll be back in enough time to go live and do the tournament. So, all right. Snags and Drags, what's up? Kyle Morris, 1 ton. What's going on, buddy? So, Weekend Angler just came in the house. What's up, Josh? So I have 9 wonderful women that are going to do this knot tying tournament. And what I did was I said, hey, Parker, there's Miss Paula on YouTube. All right. I sent everyone one of these big giant hooks, okay? So if you saw the first knot tying contest, you saw these hooks before. It's a big hook. I'm not sure. It says it's a 12-aught. But that is definitely a lot bigger than a 12-aught hook. So, yeah, there's my hand right there. So it's a big hook. I sent everybody one of those hooks. And then I gave them also some paracord, okay, some green 5/8 paracord. And what they have to do, it'll be a bracket-style competition. There's 9 ladies participating, and it's a double elimination. So you have to lose twice to lose. But then again, you can look at it on the cup half full, Kevin, and say that you have 2 chances to win. But anyway, they have 3 knots to tie. And whoever ties this, so they'll go head-to-head in a bracket-style competition, double elimination, kind of like March Madness. And they'll have 3 knots to tie. And whoever in their battles ties it the quickest moves on to the next round. And if you lose your round, then you move on to the loser's bracket. So basically, they'll take this paracord, go through, and they'll so like the first knot that they have to do is a easy snell, okay, or a no knot snell is what I call it. So you take it, and they only have to do 5 wraps. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just like that. And they have to do this to where we can see it. Now this one I haven't singed the end off. So the ones I sent them I have singed the ends off. There you go. So that's one knot they'll have to do, and they'll have to show it to me, and then they'll have to untie it, right? And then the second knot they have to do is a improved clinch knot. Okay, so put it through. They only have to twist it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Okay, they put it through the back, and then they have to go through again, and have to cinch it down. This one's the hardest one to cinch down, I think. Anyway, they cinch it down. It doesn't have to be pretty. It's all about the way they tie it. Robbie said we know how to tie the knots. Well, some people may not know how to tie, Miss Paula, so I'm going to show other people. We all know Miss Paula knows how to tie these knots. And then the third one is the polymer knot. Okay. So this one's kind of tough because you're going to have to double it like this to feed it through. So you have to double it up. Do a little loop, the overhand knot here. Slide the hook through, which I have not made. There we go. Yeah, I did. And they have to cinch that down. There we go. Polymer knot. And they have to untie it. So that's the other thing. So, you have to tie the knot, then you have to untie it to start the next knot. And so once they cinch that last polymer knot, I'll say done. And they're done. So whoever does that the quickest wins. So that's, anyway, I don't know why I'm untying this. Let's move on. So they'll move on to the next round. And of course, if they don't win, they'll go to the losers bracket and they'll have another time to battle back up through the ranks to win the championship. Now, what do they win? Okay. So just like last time, they can win a PC Fun Chaos Reel. Let me be specific. A PC Fun Chaos Reel, either a 50 or a 60. Okay, they can pick whichever one they want. Or if they have enough reels they don't need anymore, they can pick 2 catfish hats from the website, and I'll buy them and ship it straight to them. I'll drop ship it. So I think that's pretty good. It's about the same value. And then with the hats, they can either get 2 for them or they can get 1 for somebody else. Maybe, another young lady or a grandson or a husband or a wife or whatever. Okay. So that's the tournament. It's coming up next weekend. The registration is closed. I have 9 ladies. So they don't need to untie the polymer. They don't need to untie. No, they don't. That's a great question. They do not have to untie it. Once they cinch it, they're done. Now, to move, of course, they're going to have to go in another round, so they'll have to untie it eventually. But no, that's a great question. Thank you for that. Once they cinch it, they're finished. Okay, great question. I won't remember that, Slime Slinger, so you can message me and I'll get back to you, okay? I won't remember that. Let's see. No real loss. I was going to show up doing a different snell knot. So I'm glad I watched this. Yes. And so that's the another reason why I kind of showed the knots, because we want that no knot snell. Hey, George, what's going on? Then we want that no knot snell. Okay. So here are the participants. And if you go look at the thumbnail for next Sunday, I put for the ones that have YouTube channels, the ladies that have YouTube channels, I put them in the description. Now there's 2 ladies. Oh, today's your anniversary. Happy anniversary. Hey, Sunfish Assassin, how you doing, buddy? And Eric Burnside, I saw you come in. Welcome. So yeah, if Amy Thorne and Missy Kennedy, and I saw Missy changed her name, so maybe she's doing a YouTube channel now. Just send me the link to your YouTube channel, and I'll definitely put that in the description. But my wife is going to participate. She says she's going to practice all the way up to Catapalooza. She's going to have that nylon string and that hook going up to Catapalooza. And her YouTube channel is Little Buckets of Sunshine. So her link will be in the description. Bex from No Real Loss will be participating, and her link will be in the description. She fishes the banks of Washington, D.C. and Virginia and Maryland, I believe. And she has a partner, Steven, and Vonnie comes out there too. Do you have to do it in that order? Yes, ma'am. That is the order. Great question. See, that's why we're doing this. We're doing this to clarify everything. So it is the no knot snell, the improved clinch, and we end with the polymer knot, just like that. And then we have Miss Fishing with Paula Smith. In case anybody doesn't know who that is, Miss Paula Smith has a YouTube channel called Fishing with Paula Smith. Her link will be in the description next week, of course. Then we have Miss Lisa, the fishing chick, from Arizona. I believe she's in Arizona. Miss Laura the Explorer. She's in Myrtle Beach, which is close to me. And she not only does fishing. What's up, 3+1? She not only does fishing, but she does exploring. Do we wear a blindfold? Ooh, Miss Paula, is that trash talk? She's saying I can do this blindfolded. And I'm sure she could. She could probably do it blindfolded. What's up, Sir Fins? How you doing? Yeah, there's Missy. Okay, so no link yet. Okay, well, if you get one, you just let me know. Okay. Um, and then we have, let's see, Amy Thorne. Amy Thorne is participating. I don't have a link for her, so if there is one, just send it to me, Amy. Missy Kennedy, which I just put up on the screen. Miss Amy Payne from 3+1 Outdoors. So right here, 3+1 Outdoors, she'll be participating. And then we have Catfishing Katie Collins. And so we all know her from the last Iron Cat. She'll be participating from Avid's meet and greet. So Avid is going to help set her up so that she can participate. So ladies, I've sent you all, if you're in here, I've sent you all the hook and the paracord that you saw. So be looking out for that if you haven't already got it. I mailed the other ones a few days ago. So I think I've got all of them out. What's up, Gordon? He says, wash your hands. I think that should have been an emoji. All right. So yeah, 110 says he's driving and listening. So if you say hey to him, he won't respond. My hands are basically just tiny wrist extensions, so my expectations are not that great. Well, and of course we all want to win, right? But we always okay, cool. She'll be using your okay, awesome. We all want to promote women in the sport of catfishing. We want to. I'm not sure why this thing is going crazy like this. Sorry, y'all. So this is a way that we can bring more awareness to women in the sport. There are women in the sport who fish, who go catfish. They fish for other species too. But so we're trying to get that out there, and this is a great way. So I appreciate all 9 of you stepping up and saying, I'll represent women and I'll do this competition. So that's it. That's next weekend. That's the first one. P City said, women rock. Wild turkeys in the house. Sorry. Let's see. Did you have entries from Hazette and Hobby Nerdette? Gotta watch them together. No. I think he means Haz and his brother. No. Hey, there's Miss Bonnie. She said she does have silly small hands. Green machines in the house. Small hands could possibly be an advantage. Yeah. I mean, we all saw Robbie. We all saw Robbie kill it. And Robbie had small hands or has small hands. Okay, I'm fishing, so I'll catch up on it later. All right, see you later. All right, cool. All right. Yeah, Duncan Dave. What's up, Duncan Dave? Duncan Dan, I mean. That's a new YouTube channel. Duncan Dan. Oh, man, that was awesome. If you don't know what we're talking about and you have Facebook, go check out the Golden Whiskers Facebook page. What's up, Uncle Jeep? Hit that thumbs up button. Show your support. Oh, thank you, man. Yes, please hit the thumbs up. I think it helps recommend the channel to other people. I'm not sure, but it seems to be doing that. So I appreciate that, Uncle Jeep. Y'all, please hit the thumbs up. Appreciate it. All right, let's get talking. Let's get to the Iron Cats. Okay, so the first one coming up, which registration is now open, okay, is the Iron Cat Kayak Challenge. And, for the last Iron Cat, I received a whole lot of awesome kudos and just people like saying it was awesome. You did a great job. And, I can't wait till the next one and this and that. And then I had a small amount of criticism, and which are just people just being negative. But then I had some other people that were, trying to help me out and saying, hey, have you thought about this? Have you thought about that? So we've changed it. I've reimagined the Iron Cat and what it's going to be. And so I want to go over all that with you. The first 3, the Iron Cat Kayak Challenge, the Iron Cat Bank Fishing Challenge, and the Iron Cat Boat Challenge, are all 3 very similar. The last two of the 5 are a little bit different. So I'm going to go over all of that right now. I'm going to go over all the registration, how you can do it. So make sure you're listening. I know we all want to ask questions, but if you're interested in these events and you really want to know what to do and what's going on, please pay attention and listen so that you can understand what's going on. All right, the first one, and I'm going to read the purpose. So I have a purpose to these. What's up, Sean Bell, joining us from Facebook? Iron Cat Evolution. Let's go. All right. So, first of all, the purpose of these events, and I'm going to read it straight from the page, is to bring positive awareness to the sport of catfishing through demonstrating catch, picture, release, or CPR, good sportsmanship, best practices, conservation, fellowship, and diversity. Okay. And that diversity piece is big for me. Okay. It doesn't matter if you're a man, a woman, white, black, brown, yellow. It doesn't matter what your skin tone is, what your race is, anything. Okay. If you love to fish, enter this competition. Okay. Enter this competition. The diversity piece is big. And I think that's going to be the way we get more people involved, is that we kind of change our thought about what an angler is or what an angler looks like or sounds like. Thank you, Dale. I appreciate that. Okay. That's the first purpose. That's number one. The second purpose is to bring awareness to smaller catfishing YouTube channels that are practicing the aforementioned practices. I know it's a weird word, but everything I just said. What's up, Mark Anthony? Everything I just said: sportsmanship, best practices, conservation, blah, CPR, fellowship, and diversity. These channels that are promoting this, we're going to try to promote them and get them some more subscribers. Okay, and it worked. For some reason, the Lord has blessed me with the right algorithm or whatever when I do these tournaments. And the last one got the people who participated like 150 to 200 subscribers each channel. So, I mean, I don't know what it is. The Lord has blessed it, and I'm thankful for him to do that. Still tired from the Iron Cat one. Let's see. It won't be hard to find. I'll be wearing. Okay. All right, cool. So that's the purpose. All right, here is kind of like the layout. Only 8 anglers can participate, just like the last one. And that's just because of StreamYard. I can only have 8. And then, I leave one spot open for a video or a person to come up. I'm going to be playing commercials during this one, and I'll tell you why in a minute. 8 anglers. Registration will be first come, first serve, right? Registrants with YouTube channels under 1,000 subscribers will be considered over those with 1,000 plus. So notice that even if you're a channel with over 1,000, you can still participate. But you'll have to wait to see if I have 8 participants with under 1,000. In the event that all 8 spots are not filled, consideration will be given to YouTube channels with 1,000 plus subscribers, and that'll be based on registration date. Each angler will be required to sign a release form in order to participate, and the date that form is returned to me will be the official registration date of the entry, because I think that's important. It's really important. We had the last one. We had them sign waiver forms because I don't want to be responsible for anything that goes wrong. Okay, and that'll force you to be safer, I believe. Let's see. Mike Murillo said, Dan, maybe you're still tired from the last one. Saw you follow the boat. There you go. There's a accolade from 2 stands. What is this? 2035 PB special. I like that, Dan. I like that. Yes, thank you. Please subscribe if you haven't already to see these events. Make sure you turn the bell on, y'all, because we're going to be doing more commercials and stuff. All right. How do you register? Well, you register. You can go to any of the thumbnails. So all the thumbnails are up. It'll tell you when registration opens. It'll give you all the information I'm telling you right now. It even has a link to the waiver form so that you can go ahead and fill that out and email it to me. To register, you have to, yes, I'm going Geek Room Life. You have to go to shoppalmettocats.com. Okay, that's my new website, and I'm trying to get more traffic on there, of course, to sell some merch. I'm not going to lie. It helps the channel. Anything donated, any hats I sell or shirts I sell go directly towards the channel, and I'll be putting up some hats on there. Thank you, Mexicat. He just threw that up there. Thanks for that link, buddy. So all that helps me get stuff and pay for things to like medals. I don't know if you saw some people were posting the medals from the Whisker Derby. I thought that was cool. All right. Now, what everyone is waiting on. Okay. What everyone is waiting on is how has it changed? Because Kevin, other than the purpose that you read, everything sounds similar, right? And it does. Everything sounds pretty similar. Here are the rules. Ready? Are you ready? All right. I hope you are. Number 1, anglers must fish in an area where they have a strong signal to stay alive the entire time. Kevin, that was the same as last time. I know, but I got to say it. If a contestant is kicked off the stream, he or she must reconnect within 10 minutes or risk being disqualified. All right. You risk being disqualified. And we don't want that. Okay. Number 2, here's the big change. Listen closely. All 3 of these Iron Cat, the ones I'm talking about, the kayak, the bank, and the boat, start at 6 p.m. Eastern Central Time. Okay, Eastern Standard Time. Now there is no time limit. There is no time limit. So Kevin, still it's the same, right? Okay. Well, here you go. Here's the. I've drug you on enough. I've strung you on enough. From 6 p.m. to 10 p.m., anglers that have not caught at least one catfish over 16 inches will be disqualified. There you go. There's the first change. So you have 4 hours to catch a blue cat, a channel cat, or a flathead. And if you can catch a bullhead over 16 inches, I mean, hey, I'll allow it. I've caught 1 or 2, but they're very rare. So there you go. There's the first rule. Okay, that's plot twist. Dun, dun, dun. Here's the next one. After that, from 10 p.m. to 12 a.m., the next 2 hours, anglers that have not caught at least one catfish over 16 inches will be out. Okay, Zach H said, "Well, I'm out." Don't count yourself out that fast. Okay, all right. So you have 4 hours to catch one, and then you have 2 hours to catch another. After that, from 12 a.m. until anglers must catch one catfish per hour or they're out. One catfish over 16 inches. And why 16 inches? So here's the rule for 16, the reason for 16 inches, because there are ponds, there are public areas where you can just catch bullheads all day long that are this big. And it's a catfish, but we want it to be 16 inches. Okay. That's all right, Sogo. Thanks for coming in, man. No big deal. All right. So there you go. Only blue catfish, flathead, and channel cats over 16 inches would count. And I mean, that's a rule because I don't see people catching bullheads over 16 inches. But let's see. It's because Stan, he actually caught a 10-inch. He caught a 10-inch one. So that means that there are no small fish awards. Okay, so there will be no small fish awards. Look at Stan laughing. Chunky's in the house. What's up, buddy? All right. So that's the big one. Now, I already know people are already cranking. They're like, well, what if there's multiple people that haven't caught a fish? Who wins? I got you. Dog. All right. Sudden death. There will be a sudden death round. Dun, dun, dun. In the event that multiple anglers do not meet the 1 hour deadline, The next catfish caught over 16 inches will decide the winner. There you go. So if that takes 1 hour, if that takes 2 hours, all right, so it's 12 a.m. We get to 1 a.m. Whoever's left, none of them catch a catfish. We're just going to keep going until somebody catches one. The next person that catches a catfish over 16 or 16 inches or over will win. There you go. There you go. Let's see. What did Sogo say? I thought you were going. Bullhead over 16-inch challenge accepted. Maybe impossible, but still accepted. There you go. Let's see. Please note that Stan targeted that fish. He did. And that was a specific fish that he was targeting. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to go to Camp Potomac. There you go. So there you go. How can you go live if you don't have 1,000 subs? Well, that's a different question, Tracy. A good one. But so you can use a streaming platform like StreamYard. But this competition, you'll be live on my show. Okay, so I'll send the link out and you'll be live on my show and I'll have everyone up on the screen. If you've never seen that done, go to my channel page, Palmetto Cats, and check out some of the other tournaments I've done, especially the last one, the Iron Cat, and you'll see everybody's little box on the screen. So that's how we're going to do that. Let's see. I'd be out before $10. There you go. Well, that's the thing. So let's see. Paula Smith said, I'm coming out with a new product. Oh, okay. Let's see. Oh, you missed everything earlier. I got you. No big deal. All right, cool. Hobby nerds in the house. What's going on, man? All right. So there we go. There's the big rules. In the event that multiple anglers are eliminated at the same time. So here we go. Let's say that what's up, Rural Rules? That's a tough one to say. And a new channel. Welcome. Mindy Hogan's in the house. Dan Wyatt said, awesome rules. Love the sudden death. Can't wait to see your promotions for this. Yep. Each one will have promotions. So make sure you click that bell, y'all. Make sure you hit the thumbs up. So let's say that 2 people get out at the same time. Okay. How do we know who's in what place? So we know that because we're going to do most fish caught. So let's say that let's say Brad and Sogo are going at it. And we get to 12 a.m. and neither one of them caught a fish in that 2 hours. Well, Sogo caught 3 blues over 16 and Brad only caught 1. So there you go. Sogo leads over Brad. Okay, but they're both out. There you go. That's how we tell. Okay, so next rules. And I'm saying these rules kind of slowly and intentionally because all these rules are the same for the kayak, the bank, and the boat. Okay, they're the same for the kayak, the bank, and the boat. So it's still an endurance challenge, which is why I call it the Iron Cat, because you could sit there and catch a fish every hour, and y'all can go back to back. Boom, boom. You catch one, you catch one, you catch one, you catch one, until we don't, and then it's over. So, but that'll keep us from going 39 hours. Not to say it can't be done. That's 39 fish or more actually. Here's rule number 3. Anglers must stay in frame at all times unless they're using the restroom or taking a picture of a fish for a tournament. I know the kayak guys, usually in a tournament all the time, which they'll have 10 minutes max. So the 10-minute rule kind of killed some people. It took out Stan 3. It took out Katie. It took out Dan. It took out Ryan Bortz. So make sure bonus ports for wearing Palmetto gear. That's a great idea. I'll have to put that in maybe the other 2. I like that. Uncle Jeep. Yeah. So yeah, that's cool. So they must stay in frame, obviously. And let's see. Number 4, anglers must be actively fishing at all times unless moving spots or catching bait. Contestants must remain live during all moves, but must still adhere to rule number 2. And just in case you don't know, rule number 2 is that you have to catch a fish you have to catch a fish between 6 and 10. You know, the time rules. You still have to adhere to those, even if you're moving. So it doesn't matter. Let's see. Yeah, the first Iron Cat would have still been longer than 24 hours. Yep, that's what I'm saying. Like, it still would have been long, but it wouldn't have gone 39 hours, you know. And it probably wouldn't have gone, I don't know. I have to go back and look. But anyway. But yeah, it'll definitely cut down the time, though, for sure. Let's see. Number 5, anglers must have adequate lighting so that the angler can be seen. We need to see you the whole time, so make sure that you have good lights. Number 6, contestants must abide by their state regulations. We have a rod limit this time. The max rod limit for the tournament is 6 rods. And why 6? Because you can have somebody with you. But you are an individual competing in this challenge, okay? Even if your channel is going up, you are an individual. So, for instance, I'm going to use Bex and Steven as an example, or Stand 2 and Stand 3. Let's use Stand 2 and Stand 3 because they have a channel together, but they competed against each other, okay? So, you're the only one that can touch your rods. Okay, you're the only one that can touch your rods. You're the only one that can bait your hook. You're the only one that can bring the fish in and touch the fish. Okay, now I know that seems kind of rough, but I want you to think about this. I want you to think about the kayak anglers who have to do everything by themselves. Okay, so 6 rod limit. You know, I was going to do 4, but I think 6 will be fine. I may change that. We'll see. But for right now, I'm going to go 6 rods. So that's another big thing. You're the only one that can touch your rods. Okay. Let's see. Number 7, I have the right. Palmetto Cats has the right to disqualify you if safety becomes a concern. Okay. All right. So the prizes. Let's get to the prizes. Payouts. Okay. I threw up a. There you go. Steven's not allowed to touch my fishing stuff anyway. That's awesome. On the kayak, it's 4 anyway. There you go. Yeah. There's old Clarence, the best fisherman in the world right there. So let's go to payout. So last time I put up $500 and I put faith that everybody would donate and everybody would donate and we would get that money. And we did. I'm very thankful for everybody that donated during the last Iron Cat. And then we had donors and people that stepped up at the last minute. Painting Services by Steve donated $200. Let me stop. I'm not going to go through all the names because I'm going to forget one, and then I'm gonna I'm gonna get in trouble. You stole your tagline. Oh man. So we'll see. Howdy, Kevin. Hey, Jeff. Oh, he's saying hey to everybody. What's up? Pro staff, there we go. Pro staff, but better. Clarence is my idol. Clarence is my hero. What was I saying? So, yes, everybody donated. I'm so thankful that we got to shower all the contestants with prizes. Actually, we got to shower the viewers with prizes. I mean, we had mega tons of prizes. So, this was going to be a little bit different because we just did that. I'm not sure that the donation level is going to be the same. You're 7 minutes behind. So I want to make sure that the contestants get something, right? So what are we agreeing on? Did I miss something? Can we restart the show? Oh man. Here's the payouts, okay? Payouts will be 50% of the chat revenue. Why 50%, Kevin? Why not 100%? What's up, Mike Turner? Here's why, okay? It costs money to ship all these prizes. It costs money to buy medals. It costs money for bandwidth. It costs money for everything. So 50% of the chat revenue will go strictly towards the anglers, the people in the tournament. And here's how that's going to work. Okay, first place will get 25% of the chat revenue. I'm donating 3 packs of hot dogs to the top 3. So 25% of the chat revenue. So YouTube usually takes 30%. Sometimes at the Iron Cat, they took 33.6%. It's an arbitrary. I don't know why it's so weird, but they took 33.6% of the super chat revenue. So everything you saw coming in, take 33.6% off, and YouTube made a good chunk of change off the last Iron Cat. But that, again, 800 of that. Well, not all 800. 600 of that went towards the prizes, towards the payouts. What's up, Big Mike? What's going on? Willow, what's going on? Just saw you come in. I saw Muskrat come in too. What's going on? Tim Molina came in. LG Bass. So yeah, 25% of the chat revenue. So we get $1,000. Okay, let's say that $1,000 is donated. Okay, after 33.3, we'll just say 30. I'll keep it at 30. So that we have $700. Okay, 50% of that is going to go back to the contestant. So you can do the math on that. I'm not going to do math live and make myself look silly. Second place will be 10%. Third place will be 5%. Okay. Most fish over 16 inches will get 5% of the chat revenue, and the biggest fish will get 5%. And so we'll do biggest fish. We'll do weight. And for the kayak anglers, since they can't weigh their fish, and, it's hard for them to stand up, we'll do the formula that we did last time. Old Dad, Streamlabs don't take a percentage. YouTube take. Yep, we know. Yep, they sure do. Come on, Kevin. I'm not a math teacher, though. I'm not a math teacher. What's up, Pedro? Oh, we don't want to know that, Clarence. Oh man, Clarence, you should sponsor the Glizzy Masters coming up in next weekend or week after next. We have to fish with hot dogs, so you should get up with Has Life and Fish a Magician and sponsor that. The remaining revenue will go towards shipping costs, and I'm not going to lie and say that I don't hope I make a little bit to help my channel grow, but I definitely, what I don't want to happen is I don't want to lose money, right? And I think that's responsible. That's not unreasonable. So that's why it's 50%. I want to make sure that me and my wife don't lose money on something that's supposed to be fun and for everybody. And so that's the tournament. I mean, that's the kayak tournament so far. The kayak one is open right now. I think I only have 3 contestants so far. I think that's only 3. Okay, he is. Clarence is an official sponsor of the Glizzy Masters. LOL, pro staffer, but better. You put on a good show and help other channels. You deserve your cut. Yeah, I mean, a little bit would be cool. Putting on a huge, awesome production month. Thanks, I appreciate it. Yeah, and I'll never lie to you and say, hey, I'm not making any money on this. No. I made about two or 300 on the last one, so I'm very thankful for that. And most of that went to shipping and stuff, but it's still, put a little bit of money in the channel, and it was awesome. So. Yeah, StreamYard does cost. Yep. All right, so that's the Iron Cat Kayak Challenge. You can go register for that right now at shoppalmettocats.com. You can go check that out. Sign up, and I wish what did you say? I wish this channel was a pyramid scheme. I'd be making a killing. You only work 40 hours for that 3. Yeah, there you go. Let's see. Should do like a 6-hour. Thank you for that. I made 3 3 cents per hour. Yes. But I had fun though. It was awesome. And actually I bought way too many snacks. What's up, Ryan? 6 hours. Whew. Yeah. I bought a bunch of snacks, so I really didn't even make that much. I bought cookies and chocolates and all kinds of crazy stuff. All right. So here we go. Okay, thanks, Dan. I appreciate that. So that's the kayak one. Please go register now. And I'll announce like once we get close. Like I know Dan didn't sign up Green Machine because he hit over 1,000 subs last time. But hopefully those of you, if you have over 1,000 and you want to do the kayak one, you can sign up. I'll put out an announcement that hey, it's open now for people that have over 1,000. Because when you go register, it tells you to hold off if you have over 1,000. So I think we have Ryan Bortz in so far. We have Circle Hook Productions in, and we have Kayak Mike. I think those are the only three I have for the kayak one right now. I think Hooks and Hammocks is also going to do it. Chris Lee. So that's 4. So we still have 4 more spots, and I'm going to give it another week, and then I'm going to start accepting. What's up, Catfish Regulators? AA Ron, Fins and Fines in the house. Sean Bell's in the house. So yeah, we're going to. There we go. Ryan said, "I learned my lesson. My battery will not be an issue this time." So yeah, so we'll open that up if you have over 1,000. Yep, we've been praying for TJ. Yep, pray for him. Yep. I've seen him in live stream, so he must be doing better. But yeah, definitely, you never want to turn down prayer. People say, "Hey, I'll pray for you." I always say, "Yes, thank you." I always want prayer. So that's awesome. Yes, if you're a praying person, then please do that. Okay, I might join the kayak Iron Cat just get over 1,000, and that might go viral for Kevin. Yes, you need to get Stan 3 to do it if he's available. Get Stan 3 to do it. I mean, he was like him and Dan and Ryan were catching the big giant fish, man. All right, so let's talk about one other thing before I move on to the other ones. I have official sponsors for these. And so if you have a company out there, if you're listening and you want to get in on this, I'm looking for prize sponsors, not cash sponsors. Okay. So, don't worry about sending me cash or anything. I want the fans, the people who come in and watch this, to win prizes like they did on the last one. We gave out over $2,000 in prizes. Rods, reels, hats, shirts, stickers, all kinds of stuff. That's what I want again. I want this to be something where people can come in and they watch and they win stuff just like last time. So I already have some sponsors for the kayak and the boat one. I have Uncle Lou's tackle. He's the first one to jump, one of the first ones to jump in. So Uncle Lou. No, I'm sorry. Uncle Lou's doing all of them, I believe. Uncle Lou, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I have his logo up on all the thumbnails. Uncle Lou's going to donate a prize for each of the tournament. So thank you, Uncle Lou. Appreciate you doing that. He is the official tackle sponsor for the Iron Cat. There will be no other tackle sponsors. So if you're a company out there, owner of a company, you want to get in, and your tackle company, I'm sorry, Uncle Lou's got it on lockdown. He's the only one. I'm going to do commercials for Lou. I'm going to do shout outs for Lou. His link's going to be in the description. It's going to be just as beneficial for him as it is for all of you. So we're going to get that. Why not let the anglers? Yeah. I appreciate that, Tim. I'm trying to stay out of getting money from people right now, but I'm working out a process to where we can do that in the future. Rams bait and tackle. Well, I'm sorry, Ram. I appreciate you, but we're gonna. Uncle Lou is coming through to do that for us. Maybe in a future tournament, you can get in there and sponsor that. Let's see. We also have Muddy River Catfishing is going to be our rod sponsor. He's going to do at least the first three. I know for sure. He's doing the kayak, the boat, and the bank. And I think I have him on all of them. But thanks to Chris Flores, Muddy River Catfishing. I'm not sure what he's going to give away, but he's the official rod manufacturing sponsor for the Iron Cat. So thank you for that. So we're doing headline sponsors, So if you got a company out there that specializes in something, if you're a kayak company and you want to sponsor a prize for kayaks, let me know. Email me, palmettocats@gmail.com. You can also fill out the sponsorship application on the Shop Palmetto Cats website if somebody would put that up. Please go do that if you want to be a sponsor. Uncle Lou, Chris Flores, y'all don't have to do that. We already got you guys. And then we have Never Lost Anchors as the official anchor sponsor of the Iron Cat. Okay, so the Iron Cat will be sponsored. The Iron Cat Kayak Challenge and the Iron Cat Boat Challenge will be sponsored by Never Lost Anchors, Mr. Daniel Rimmer. And so he's the official anchor sponsor of those two. Of course, if you're a bank angler, you don't need an anchor for that. But yeah, if you want to, I see people saying thank you, Brad, and everything. If you guys want, what's up, Matt? If you want to be a sponsor, you can send me an email or you can go to Mexicat. Just posted that. Thank you, Mexicat. He just posted that link. There's a sponsorship form you can fill out to be an official sponsor. I appreciate that, and if you want to do that, please send me an email. And I'm gonna make this worth the sponsor's while. Now I don't have packets and everything yet. I'm going to try to work with someone I talked to the other day about getting sponsorship packets for future tournaments, so you know exactly what you get as a business sponsor. I don't want to talk too much about that because that's boring logistical stuff. Caddyshack said, "Don't need an anchor on the bank, just need an anchor man on the bank." There you go. For when that monster hits, hold me. All right, cool. All right, so the rules are the same for the kayak, the bank, and the boat challenge, okay? So the only thing is registration. If you want to be, let me go back. The kayak challenge is on June 4th, Friday, June 4th at 6 p.m. Eastern time. Registrations are being accepted now. Go to that website. What's up, Two Stands? Go to that website, shoppalmettocats.com, and check out. Oh, thank you, Stan. And go register if you want to do the kayak one. It's open now. I have 4 spots available if you want to do that. The bank fishing tournament is next. Okay. LG Bass, new member. Boom, boom, boom. Welcome, Uncle Tom. Uh-oh. Thank you, Tom. You're always a great supporter of the channel. There's Sharina. Welcome, Sharina. All right, thank you for that. Member of the Boom Squad. If you're interested in being on the Boom Squad, check out the link in the description. You get perks. I just did a members only live stream the other day. All right. The Iron Cat Bank Fishing Challenge is on June 25th at 6 p.m. Eastern time. Registration opens June 2nd. So you got a couple weeks to register for that. Make sure you scout out where you can go. Think about it. And if you want to do it, that will be opening soon. What's up, Catfish Chaos? How you doing? All right. And then the purpose, everything's still the same. The waiver link is also in the description of the thumbnails. If you missed the show, if you missed the beginning of the show, you can go to any of these thumbnails. You just got to go to my YouTube channel page, okay? Go to my YouTube channel page, click on my upcoming live events. In the description of all these videos is lots of information. Lots of information. So please go check that out. And a lot of these YouTubers put a lot of work into the descriptions, the equipment they use, hyperlinks to other channels. What's up, Trophy Seekers? How you doing? I saw you come in earlier. Sorry I didn't say hey. They put a lot of work into the description. So just click that little arrow under the video box and you'll see all this information I've talked about. You'll see a link to my website. You'll see the link to the waiver form, link to my email. You'll see all the rules, all the information. You can copy and paste it. You can set reminders for the tournament. You can hit the subscribe button. You can be a channel member. You can hit the bell button to get notified. All that stuff is there. So please check that out. What's up, Thomas Little Page? All right. So that's the oh, I wanted to say one more thing about sponsors. Now we had a bunch of people, and I'm so thankful. So I hope, what's up, Jimmy? Yes, I can't wait either. It's going to be awesome. I had wonderful people like TJ from Hilljack, Brian B, One Ton, Uncle Lou. Yeah, everybody. There's a bunch of people that I think Eddie, Eugene Brooks, a bunch of people like donated money to the winners during the tournament. I'm not going to do that this time, y'all. I'm not going to do that simply because it gets messy and unorganized, okay? And I want this to be a positive experience. I want to have everything laid out. I want to know how many prizes I'm going to give out so I can spread them out during the show. I want it to be I want the people sponsoring these prizes to get the credit they deserve. For instance, Haslife, I just saw him pop up. He came in and gave away some hats, and I didn't have his link in the description or anything. So I want to make sure that I give these people the credit they deserve. So if you want to donate a prize from your YouTube channel, if you want to donate money towards the winners, that's fine too. But we got to do it before the competition starts so that I'm not fumbling through with stuff and I can say, hey, look, the winning prize, we have this donated from such and such, this donated from such and such. You get the credit you deserve. And everybody's aware of what's going on. Transparency. We want to make sure everybody knows what's going on at all times. All right, cool. Let's continue. The bank fishing tournament, June 25th. Registration starts June 2nd. I expect this one will fill up very quickly. Very quickly. So make sure that I'm gonna put announcements on my community page. I'm gonna be putting Lauren took all your hats. I'm going to be putting announcements on my Facebook page, on my Instagram. Make sure you go over there. If you have social media, go like those pages. That way you're not left in the dust and you know exactly when it's coming. Because the bank one, I'm telling you, there may not be that many kayak catfishermen. There's a whole heck of a lot of bank fishermen, bank anglers that are going to want to do this tournament. So make sure that you know when and get on it. All right. I still haven't talked. I know Avid's about to go live, but I'm going to go quickly. The Iron Cat Boat Challenge is July 9th. So it goes into July, the hot months, and it's going to be tough. Boom! Look at that. You're the best, Kevin. PF shameless plug. We've been at $3.99 all day. Please go give them one more subscribe. Go give them 10. You will love No Real Loss. You will. They have a ton of fun on the bank. And they're really interactive with chat, and they talk to you. So thank you so much. Bex, let me know if you get that so we can celebrate you. July 9th, 6 p.m. Registration for the boat one starts June 16th. I imagine that one's going to go pretty quickly too, y'all. So make sure. Richard Montano said, let's go, Bex. All right. Now, let's talk about the last two. Okay. These two tournaments are going to blow your mind. There you go. 403. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Way to go. No Real Loss. They just hit 400 subscribers. Way to go. Way to go. Way to go. Yeah, put the link in there. There you go. Sogo just did it. There you go. I'd like in the boat. There you go. See, I'm telling you, 404. All right, congratulations. Dan, if you could, and anybody who wants to talk about anybody who wants to talk about tournaments and sponsoring, please email me because I'll forget. One of the side effects from a growing channel is I get a lot of emails, I get a lot of Facebook messages, so it's hard for me to keep up, and I try to do the best that I can. But if you email me, so what I'm saying is I don't have time to really go back and contact people that are in chat because I can't remember. So if you would just email me and say, hey, send me the tournament stuff, Dan, I will definitely do that because your artwork is phenomenal. I'll definitely do that. Motorin! Robbie says I have an unhealthy addiction to that song, but I think it's the right amount of addiction and the right amount of health. But anyway, yeah, please, Dan. Dan's creations, man, he does some awesome artwork, and Ricky's creations. Look at that sign back there. Not that one. This one. My golden whiskers one is he said no. No Joey's. No Joey's. Okay, let me get into this. Yeah, Muskrat's like, please talk about the challenge. All right, so the catch and cook challenge, y'all. I'm so excited. I can't tell you. I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. I know. I want you. I'm trying to pull up the information here. All right. Make sure you hit the thumbs up, y'all, while I'm pulling up. Make sure you're subscribed if you haven't already. This is a great question. I'm going to say maybe. Okay. I'm going to say maybe. It just depends. I think the bank angling one is going to go quickly, but if you've already done one and you want to do another one, definitely register. Okay, definitely register. And if it gets over flooded and somebody else doesn't have the opportunity, I might say, hey, Larry, Cody, Amy, I'm going to allow this other person to do it. So I'm not going to say no. All right, listen, the Iron Cat Catch and Cook Challenge. The Iron Cat Catch and Cook Challenge is going to be amazing, y'all. It's going to be awesome. It's something new. It's something I don't think anyone's ever done live. It starts July 24th. It's a Saturday. This is the only one that's going to be on a Saturday. Okay, I don't have all the specifics worked out because it's new, and I want to make sure I get it right. I want to make sure that all the kinks are worked out, that I get my little devil's advocates in there to pick it apart and say, that'll never work, so that I can make it work. July 24th at 4 p.m. So it starts in the middle of the day, the hottest part of the day. Anglers will have to catch a fish to cook. Notice what I didn't say. I didn't say they have to catch a catfish. They have to catch a fish live. All right. It has to be under 10 pounds. All right. So if it's a catfish, it has to be under 10 pounds. We want to do selective harvest. I saw Mike Chavez or someone say that. How can we catch and cook and CPR? I didn't say that the purpose was the same, Mr. Gadget. So the purpose will be different. The purpose will be different, and the purpose will most likely, in more professional wording, be to promote the advocacy of selective harvest, showing people, talking about, okay, if you want to keep a catfish every once in a while, this is the size you need to keep. Okay. If you want to keep bluegill, you don't want to get more than you can eat, whatever. So you have to catch a fish. You have to cook it live. While you're live out in the wild, you have to have 2 side dishes to go with it. You have to bring everything you need. and you have to cook it right there live. You have to dress it. You have to clean it. You have to, obviously you have to dispatch of it humanely. We're going to do that off camera just to keep YouTube happy. Let's see. I'm out of catch unless you want to see me glow like chunky rods. Let's see. Mascot. Let's see. There we go. Okay, I just want to make sure I didn't miss any comments. So it's going to be awesome. You can do it from a bank. You can do it from a boat. You can do it from a kayak. You can catch one from a kayak and pull it up on the bank. It's going to be awesome. I'm going to have a judge. Possibly someone in the catfish community who does cooking shows. I don't know, maybe someone that has a famous tagline at the end of all their videos. I haven't asked this person yet, but I mean, I can't think of pretty much anybody else who would be better for it. So maybe we'll have that judge there. We'll also have an open forum for voting for the people in the chat to vote to say who they think should win. Okay. I don't have prizes. I don't have anything like that yet, but it'll probably be super chat revenue, of course. This is more of a fun event. It's not really a look at 2 sides might be too much. I don't think so. I think 2 sides are a perfect amount of sides, and I think it's going to be awesome. Let's see. Can you have 2 or more people from one stream or Joyce? I think I've already answered that. No Joeys. We're not doing Joeys. Let's see. What'd you say? Gonna self-promote one or sub giveaway drops for you. Okay. So yeah, we catch and cook. It's gonna be awesome. I'll get the specifics out. There's no registration date on that right now, but the time, if you want to go, if you think you might want to do this, you might want to participate in this, then you need to, then the date is July 24th. What's happening, Muddy River? There's one of our sponsors right there jumping in the chat. So yeah, July 24th at 4 p.m. It starts in the heat of the day, and I did that on purpose so that we can kind of taper off the heat. It'll get cooler instead of getting hotter. Whether or not that works, we'll see. Tim Toop said like Spencer Bauer. Yeah, Spencer, he's got like 50,000 subscribers, but if we don't have 8 people under 1,000, then he could join if he wanted. Or Spencer Bauer to help judge. I think that would be cool too. But right now, I think we got our judge, Mr. Mike Chavez, is my first choice for judging that. Okay, so there's the Iron Cook Challenge, Iron Cat Catch and Cook Challenge. Now, I've been live too long. I've been talking too long. I'm messing up. All right, the next one is the most exciting one, and I think everybody's like, "Shut up, Kevin, and talk about this one." Shut up, Kevin, and talk about this one. It's coming, y'all. It's coming. Let me pull it up. The next one is the Bushcraft, the Iron Cat Bushcraft Challenge. It's pushing the boundaries of what my channel has done in the past, and I'm doing that on purpose. The Iron Cat Bushcraft Challenge is going to be, trying to get the thumbnail up. It's going to be on September 3rd, y'all. What's up, Laura the Explorer? Yeah, you missed a lot. But you can go back and check it out. Boom! $4.99, giving away Clizzies for a year at $100K. That's funny. Oh, man. Come on, Kevin. You still got 30 plus. That's right. I had y'all to help me, though. There's the Wandering Fisherman. What's going on, man? Welcome. The Iron Cat Bushcraft Challenge is going to blow your mind, and I'm going to go through it quickly. Again, I don't have everything done yet, and so I want to make sure that I'm just telling you the premise for it so you can get excited about it. You can start telling people about it. If you know people that do camping videos, I want them to do this. If you like camping, I want you to do it. If you like bushcraft, if you like roughing it, like Mike Murillo probably won't do this. He's a city boy. But if you like this kind of stuff, I know Miss Lori knows a lot of people like that. Miss Lori might want to do it herself. But yeah, man, this is going to be awesome. So let me see if I can get through it without screwing up royally. The Bushcraft Challenge is on September 3rd. Starts at 6 p.m. It's going to be a 16-hour challenge. There is a time limit on it. 16 hours. Okay, that's the time limit, and that takes us through an evening and a morning, and then into the morning, and then we're done. So it starts in the evening. You get to camp all night into the morning, and then you're done. Okay. Number one, the purpose will be different. And I'm glad that Mr. Gadget pointed that out. The purpose for these last two are different than the first three, obviously. So we'll get that purpose down. Number two, each person will be allowed one backpack and will be allowed to take a certain amount of materials with them. Okay, I'm not going to say what those are right now. I'm not going to nail down what those are on the live stream, but it could include a fire starter, food, it could water, a pan, a pot, a burner, those types of things. All right. They'll get points and have tasks to complete. Okay. One task will be building fire. Okay. Making fire. That's a task everyone's going to have to do. Okay. Well, everyone can make a fire, right? If you have a lighter and some matches. Yeah. If you make a fire, then with matches and a lighter, then you get those points. But if you make the fire using a flint or a striker, you get more points. It goes beyond that. If you make a fire using friction and only things like a bow drill or any type of natural friction from the wild that you find, you get maximum points for that. Okay. If you build a fire using wood that you brought, you get less points for that, obviously. But if you get your standing dead wood or you go search for your wood, that's more points. I don't think I'm going to let people bring wood, but that's just an example of what I'm talking about so you can get your mind right. Okay? Dragon breath fire. Okay? Here's another task. They have to build shelter. Okay? Everybody will be allowed to bring a tarp. But based on how you build the shelter will get you more points. So you build a shelter, you get points. Okay? Let's say that you use your tarp and your rope and you bring a sleeping bag, and it's all cozy and nice. Okay, you get some points. Let's say that you build a shelter and it's like robust, like you're building with wood that you found. You construct an actual shelter and you take bedding from around the area and make it a natural bed. You get more points for that. Okay, cooking meals will be a task. If you do it Bushcraft Skills New York Subway. How many points if a fly? What? How many points if fire flies from the? I may be reading that wrong. Let's see. All I want to do is play homeless. Yeah, no sleeping in your truck. Got it. Yep. Yes, people do this stuff. People do. Oh, if you bring a dragon, you win. Hold my sweet tea. Okay, let me get on with it. Cooking meals, obviously. If you build your fire, you get the points for that. If you bring a cast iron skillet and you cook it, you use utensils. You bring your own food. All this stuff, you get points for doing that. But you get more points the more bushcrafty you do it. If you catch a fish and you clean it and you cook it on an open spit, or you, like Luke Nichols, you find a rock and you cook something on a rock. or a piece of wood. You smoke something with a natural smoker that you built. I mean, you can really get creative with this and you get more points. This is why I haven't put the details out on it, because it's a lot of details. It's a lot of inner workings, and I'm going to put in the work to make sure that it's specific enough so it's fun and they'll have all these tasks that they can accomplish. Okay. There'll be some fishing in it. There'll be some survival stuff in it, making potable water so you can drink it and use it. That sort of thing. So it's going to be awesome. It's going to really be a different avenue for my channel. It's going to be cross categorical, and I think it's really going to bring in new people to our community, and then vice versa, we'll go into their community. So if you know people that love this stuff, I know Nick Sogo, he said he loves this kind of stuff. Lori, does exploring and goes all over. I love this stuff. If you know people that like to do this stuff, please. If you drink your pee, wow! If you sterilize your pee and drink it like Bear Grylls, points. But yeah, we'll definitely have some people doing that as well. Or not doing that. We'll have some ideas coming forward. So I'm gonna go watch a lot of Bear Grylls. I'm gonna go watch a lot of survival shows. If you have any ideas, please feel free to email me. I'm not too proud to take ideas. Yeah, BA1 Bushcraft. There you go. So yeah, if you for instance, since y'all talking about making water clean to drink, if you have the tablets or something, you don't get as many points as that as if you went and you got spring water and you boiled it and you cool it. You did all the cool bushcrafty stuff. Anyway, I'm going too far. Y'all, these tournaments are going to be awesome. They're going to be revolutionary, and like I said in one of the promos, you have to test the bounds to get anywhere. And I think that pushing the limit with what we think of live streaming is really where this is going to go, and it's going to keep people interested. And we're only going to go up from here. Okay, so it's going to be awesome, and I cannot wait for this bushcraft one. Oh man, I can imagine we're going to have people from all over the world watching, and it's going to be amazing. So help me promote it, y'all. Help me get the word out, and we'll have a great time. I've said a lot. I've talked a lot. I probably talk way too much, but if you need any more information about the events we've talked about, please go to my website, shoppalmettocats.com. You can see the registration times and everything. You can also go to the thumbnails on my YouTube page. Go check that out and look at the descriptions. Check the descriptions for links, for promo codes, for details. Y'all, the descriptions in these videos are very, very important. Yeah, you did, JP. You missed a ton. Yeah, that's another thing, Mr. Gadget. I think some people will be like camping very close to their home. So it should be interesting. It should be interesting. But I'm ready to see what people come up with. It's gonna definitely push some limits. And 16 hours, that's another thing. We may not even make it 16 hours, but we're gonna try. And I think it's gonna really revolutionize how we think about live streaming. All right, y'all. Again, yes, there you go. Stan put up the link. Please go check out my website. I should have more hats coming soon with all different kinds of colors. I've only got 4 left in stock, and then I'm going to be putting up some shirts on there too, just the OG shirts, just the standard black with the logo on it. And then I'll be having some hoodies up there once we get towards we get a little chillier, and I'm going to have some Carhartt hoodies on there and stuff you can check out if you're interested. But that's about it, y'all. I thank everybody for coming in tonight. I think we had over 100 at one point. I really appreciate y'all coming in. Please spread the word. Thank you for helping No Real Loss get to over 400. I think that's awesome. Check out the Ladies Not Tying Tournament next Sunday right here on Palmetto Cats live at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And if you're going to be at Catapalooza, come say hello to me. Anna and I would be honored and happy to meet you. And with that being said, I'm going to pray us out. Please go check out Avid Fisherman, Katie and Avid. They're live right now. Heavenly Father, thank you for this night. Thank you for these upcoming events. Thank you for the channel growth we've seen. Lord, we hit 4,000 the other day, and I know I have you to thank for that. We'll continue to give you all credit for everything, Lord. I deserve nothing. You deserve it all. And you've laid your hands on me and Anna and this channel, and I just thank you. Lord, whatever it is you want me to do, I just ask that you open that door and show us your will. Lord, I pray for our country. I pray for everyone in chat, everyone who was in chat, everyone who couldn't be here tonight. Lord, I pray everyone's safe and sound. And I just thank you again for everything you've done. I pray all this in Jesus' name. Amen. All right, everybody. Well, that's it. Please go check out Avid from the Bank with Avid and Katie on right now. I believe, yep, there you go, Stan. Put the link. Awesome. Thank you, Richard. Appreciate it, man. I hope all of you have a fantastic week, and we'll see you Sunday night, next Sunday night, with the Ladies Not Tying Tournament. If you're just coming in, Lori, I sent you the hook and the line. Anyway, with that being said, happy fishing, everybody.